저기 아가씨, 미안한데 혼자면 저쪽 자리 합석 좀 해주면 안 될까? 점심이라 자리가 모자라서.
일행 있습니다.
아, 예. 아이, 그럼 비빔 둘로?
네, 2개요. 들어줬으면 좋겠는데 불편하겠지만 꼭 해주고 싶은 얘기가 있어서.
Hello, my name is Daffari Putri Utami with student ID 1906301620 from Naval Engineering, Department of Mechanical Engineering, University of Indonesia. In this video, I will do a muhasabah as a form of self-reflection after joining the numerical class for half of the semester. Here are the contents that I will explain. First is best teaching. Second is the numerical method contents. Third, consciousness and how it helps students. Fourth, evaluation components and self-assessment. First of all, the best teaching. Our lecturer, Pak Ahmad Indra Siswantara, or known as Pak Dai, inspired by Elon Musk, Pak Dai is using a creative learning method where the student required to be active and innovative. Using CCIT online continuous consciousness in Taqwa, students can see each other work and summary, not only related to the class, lecturers and students can also share about life lesson and some funny memes. After that, here is one of the numerical method content that I have learned, which is the first principle. First principle is the idea to break down the topic from the complicated problem into a basic element and then reassemble them from the ground up. This first principle, we can use it with 3 fundamental steps, which is first, we have to identify your current assumptions. Second, break down this problem into its fundamental principle. Third, create a new solutions from scratch. And then for the implementations, we can implement it into some learning methods. First of all, theoretical learning on explaining the theory in class. Second, the practical learning and trying to implement the theory about simulating using software such as CFD and PowerView. Third, moral learning in learning about consciousness until the very base of learning method. Now we're gonna explain about the consciousness. So what is consciousness actually? Based on Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, conscious is a state one is aware of. On one common reading by Rosenthal 1986, a conscious mental state is simply a mental state one is aware of being in. For example, to have a conscious desire for a cup of coffee is to have such a desire, and also to be simultaneously and directly aware that one has such a desire. Pak Dai ever said that consciousness is created by Allah, therefore Allah is the most fundamental reality, where I am my consciousness. That's why I believe that consciousness belongs to ourselves. Now we're gonna talk about how being conscious helps us in our study. Your conscious mind essentially grants you the freedom to consciously choose your thoughts, and since your thoughts are the cause of your outside physical circumstance, you must engage your reasoning power to discern right from wrong thinking and maximize your thought power. When you are being in high level of conscious, you are being focused, and when you are being focused, it could help you understand more quickly. And when you are understanding faster, there will be more time to spend. Isn't it great? And now we're going to talk about the evaluation components for the student. These are the evaluation components that I believe we need. First is the knowledge, is how the student understands theory. Second is the attitude, is how the student behaves. Third is active, is how excellent the student uses CCIT and answering questions during the class. Fourth, skill is how the student know how to use simulation software. And now we're gonna move to the self-evaluation for me. I believe for the knowledge, I understand the theory explained in class, for instance about the principal thinking and how numerical methods align with engineering study. And for the skill, I successfully applied the theory I learned to the software and code such as CFDSoft, ParaView, coding with Modelka and Python. I always try my best to be conscious during the class as a form of my respect in my attitude. And undoubtedly, I always try to be active by answering questions asked by Pak Dai. That's why I believe I deserve A for completing the evaluation parameters in range of grade 86 until 95. Why not 100? Because I always believe that perfection is only belong to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Thank you very much. I hope you like my presentation and I can get the grade I deserve. I hope you enjoy and have a great weekend. Thank you.